So I appreciate you guys taking time out on a Friday afternoon here. Going to be a pretty short webinar today. We're not digging in too deep to anything crazy. I just wanted to, Pete says, I just signed up today, brand new trader. Pete, that is great. Congratulations, welcome to Apex, and you're on the perfect webinar here because that's exactly what I'm covering today. I have spent the last couple weeks here redoing several of our training courses, our step-by-step training courses, and then I've spent the last few days here updating some of the website menus. And so basically that's what today is going to be. Just want to give you a few updates as to where we are with a couple things that we're working on, give you an update and show you a couple of the new training courses and some key things you'll want to know about them. There's also been some PDF cheat sheets that have been put into the IZONE Sharpshooter course. I think that's going to be very helpful for a few of you. I'm going to show you those and show you just a couple changes on the website. That way you know where to get information at now. Okay, so let's see here. Let's kind of jump in real quick. I want to knock this out. Kind of even hate to bring this up. You know, a lot of you have been asking about alchemy and what is going on with the alchemy system we've been working on. It's in the hands of the beta group right now. They're working out some of the final details. We'll keep you updated and let you know when there's any more info on that. You know, some of you are very, very eager to get that system and play with it, but you know, like I said, it's still in the works. We'll let you know when it comes out. But you guys really should be staying focused on IZONE Sharpshooter with Trendar. It's killing it, and the swing trades are killing it. C's are killing it. You have more than enough to keep you busy with that. You know, when we do release any kind of new systems, we will let you know. But that one's still in the works. And yeah, Peter Rios says it's awesome, and it is. IZONE Sharpshooter with Trendar is awesome. It's killing it. Like I said, these swing trades, some of you are following Lori with these C's trades. There's so much out there that you can do with what you have, and I just hate to see some people being like, oh, well, what's the newest thing? And oh, what's the newest thing? Let me try this. Instead of focusing on what they have, that's just killing it. Peter, I'm going to jump in and use you here real quick. Any of you guys that were in the Elite Room earlier today saw this, and we actually got it posted in the forum right here. Ever dream of trading full-time as a job? And if you weren't in the Elite Room with us this morning, you can go through and kind of read it here. So I want to give a big congratulations to Peter. He has been with us for a while and been trading part-time around his full-time job, and just announced today that he is going to be quitting his full-time job and will be trading full-time. And so that is just awesome. That is the goal of a lot of us and a lot of traders, starting off part-time around your job, learning trading, building an account, and being able to you know, quit your full-time job and do what you love doing. And I think the favorite, I mean, obviously there's all kind of positive things here, but I think the favorite part of this is down here where Lori says, one question, Peter, does your wife still think we're imaginary friends, this whole online trading thing? Peter says, not anymore. She knows it's real now, but I have a new problem. She thinks I'm an ATM now. That is awesome. So congratulations, Peter, and everybody check out this post. That's what this is all about. This is kind of the, you know, I don't want to say the end goal, because this is just the beginning, Peter, but that is where we all want to be, and it's just always awesome to see that happening, and you know, have people be able to be liberated and do what they want to do here. So congratulations there, Peter. Sefa says, congrats, Peter. That's my dream, and you just gave me some added inspiration. Well, Peter, feel free. I'd love, Peter, to have you hop in on this. We got it posted there for you in the forum. I'd love to have Peter go in and add some tips and tricks and any pointers he might have. When you're here on the forum under general trading, it says you can do this and why. You can do this and why you should. And it's right here, ever dream of trading full time. And you can read that post. And, you know, Peter, if if you have time over the weekend, hop in here and give some tips and tricks here, hey, what I did and what I didn't do, and where I struggled in the beginning, and kind of share your journey with us here about where you started and kind of what helped things turn around for you, and where you got to. And Peter, from what I understand, what are you trading, Peter? You're mainly trading IZONE Sharpshooter, correct? And I think doing some C's trades as well. Yep, IZONE Sharpshooter on NQ is pretty much what Peter is focusing on, and occasionally some C scalps, and that's what's got him to the point of being able to quit his job. So kind of back to my point of, yes, we are working on some other systems and a few things we'll release here and strategies, but don't be that type of person that jumps. So, oh, I want to try this out. Oh, I want to beta test this out. Oh, and then I want to try this out. I have some of you guys on with us every week or every other week on different webinars, and you'll hear something new, and oh, I want to try that, and then something new, and oh, I want to try that. And it's great for us to try out new things. Otherwise, we wouldn't come up with new things. But what we have with IZONE Sharpshooter, the trend trading, the chop trading, the swing trading, the C's scalps, I mean, they're just rocking it, and you need to really jump in there and focus on that and focus on one thing and get rolling on it. So anyway, just a quick update there. Now let's talk a little bit here. For some of you that have been with us for a while, Apex, we're an educational company. We're not just a company that has a couple of systems and indicators that we're out there trying to sell. We're an education company, and we offer free education to everyone. People don't have to have a paid membership with us to get access to all this free education. And as you know yourself, there's literally, especially if you go into the forum, there's literally hundreds and hundreds of hours of education in here. I mean, there's just tons and tons of forum posts, and you can go back years of forum posts and read about it all. You can go down here to all of our systems and go through all of these systems. You can come down here to watch webinars here, and there's just libraries and libraries of all these webinars, hour and a half, 2-hour webinars, one after the other after the other. There's just literally hundreds and hundreds of hours. And if you remember when you were new to Apex, okay, and Pete, this is perfect time for you to be signing up here. If you remember when you were new to Apex, and maybe even sometimes now, and you came in new to Apex, you're like, okay, this is great. All this stuff is free. All this education is free. All these webinars are free, but I don't know what to do. Like, where do I go? Like, where do I start? Do I need to watch just a few videos? Do I need to watch a few hundred videos? Do I need to spend the next 8 months trying to get through all of these videos? You don't know where to go or where to start. And it's kind of one of those double-edged swords where our strength is our weakness. And our strength is the free education. Our strength is all of these resources and all of these different webinars talking about all different strategies and systems and different things you can do. But the weakness of that is it can be overwhelming, and you're not sure where to go, what to do, or where to start. Okay, I mean, for example, if you're like, okay, I'm new and I want to learn to trade Nadex spreads. Okay, well, you've heard me say in the past, okay, if you want to trade Nadex spreads, go over here to the forum and, go down here to webinars and go to Nadex spread webinars, and then go in and find the one that says the ins and outs of Nadex spreads. That'll really give you a good idea about spreads. And then after you watch that, go on over here to another tab and watch this IZONE Sharpshooter course. And then you can find this, other course about how or other videos about how spreads kind of fit into IZONE Sharpshooter. And then you can go to another tab if you want to understand about kind of the scanner and how you're kind of all over the place. It's great information, but it's all over the place. It wasn't always a clear, easy path, right? Or if you're familiar with Nadex and you're brand new to Apex and you're like, oh, I want to learn about binaries. Well, where did you go? You'd go to the forum and watch tons of videos about binaries, right? Or you might have gone to one of our tabs that said Elite Education Courses, and you see a list of 12 different training courses. And you're watching courses about indicators and MVP and trend catcher this and binary. You're going through all of this stuff, and you're just overwhelmed and spending tons of time on it. So one of our big goals for this year, and what my big goal and focus on, is to help eliminate some of that confusion and to make much clearer paths for everyone, but especially for newbies. Okay. A few weeks back, we simplified our memberships. We now only have the Elite membership. We don't have the Essentials or P3 membership anymore as well. And it's shortened up and made our tabs a lot easier here on the website. One of the other things we did is we put an actual link here for the help desk and the forum instead of it being kind of hidden down under a questions tab. We've made it a lot easier to navigate through the site. Okay. But the other thing I did this week is if you go under the Start Elite Education tab, it looks completely different now. Okay. It's broken down very differently. We've got Forex, futures, stocks, CFDs, Nadex spreads, Nadex binaries, or hey, I'm not sure what I want to trade, register for webinars, and then some helpful links. Okay. So what does all this mean? How does all this work? What did I do all this for? Well, basically, if you're coming into Apex and you're trading futures or stocks or Forex or CFDs, you're like, okay, I'm coming to Apex, I already trade these things, or I want to learn to trade these things. What do I do? Where do I go? What systems do you offer for futures and Forex? And when I say futures and Forex, I'm not talking about futures and Forex on Nadex, binaries, or spreads. I'm talking about actual futures or spot Forex. And as opposed to having to weed through, like if you're like, hey, I trade futures, what do you offer for futures? You don't want to have to weed through Nadex binary stuff and Nadex spread stuff and scanner stuff and all those courses. And so if you trade futures, Forex, stocks, or CFDs, well, I've got a quick video here. It's about a 15-minute video of getting started. It basically walks through this tab of exactly what to do. This section here, Intro to Various Markets. This is some basic quick education on stocks, ETFs, futures, Forex. IZONE Sharpshooter course. That's the course you need to learn. Then from there, start your trial. Okay. One of the big things here, that I focus on in this layout is we have our Elite membership is $200 a month. All right. We also offer a $7 trial for 14 days. I see a lot of people come in and like, okay, bam, let me pay the $7 and get 14-day trial. And then what do they do during that trial? They start watching videos to learn. Okay. All of those videos to learn are free. That's part of our free membership. You don't need a trial membership to watch some videos to learn. Okay, the trial membership gives you access to the Elite Room and to the toolkit, to the charts and the indicators for you to actually start demo trading the system and putting what you've learned to use. Okay, and that's something I really walk through here is watching that course, signing up for your trial, hopping in the room. You can use some charts in the room, ask questions in the room, get to learn the systems in the room, share your charts, ask questions of, is this a valid trade? What did I do right? What did I do wrong? You can set up Ninja if you want, okay? Then adding on the C's scalp trades. And then some of our other systems, these are advanced systems that you don't need to pay attention to as a newbie. You can pay attention to these after you've mastered live trading and after you've mastered the IZONE Sharpshooter course. Another issue in the past was people thinking they had to go through and watch every different system and every different strategy there was on each different product, as opposed to realizing this is the one you start with, then you go here, okay? What if you came in and you're like, hey, I am interested in Apex because I want to learn Nadex spreads, okay? You don't need to be searching all over the forum and all over this other tab and then this other tab in the forum. You need to go right here. If you're a Nadex spread trader, this is your world, okay? Same thing. quick video of getting started. Next tab is Nadex tab. You log into Nadex. You can sign up for a Nadex account, sign up for a demo or live account. Nadex Spreads 101. I'm going to show you some brand new courses that I've made, but this is not, some of you that have been with us on webinars, you know, sometimes on Monday nights I'll do a webinar. It's called Nadex Spreads 101. It's a quick, you know, kind of walkthrough of what is a spread, how does it work. That is not what this is. This is an actual complete course, okay? This is a complete course. This is an intro to spreads, shows you some live trades, kind of the basics of spreads, Spreads 101, risk and reward, proximity, premium, advanced training, and some clarification. Each one of these are modules and units in a course. There's a quiz to pass before you get to the next course. This is not just some random long 2-hour webinar. This is a complete course. Once you're done with this course, you will know what Nadex spreads are, how they work, and how to trade them. You'll just need to know, okay, I understand how they're tradable, but how do I trade them? All right, well, once you've passed the course, spread trading systems. What do? IZONE Sharpshooter course. Once you complete that, how to trade Nadex spreads with the IZONE Sharpshooter course. Yes, we do have some other systems we trade spreads on, but again, these are advanced systems. Only watch these after mastering IZONE Sharpshooter and mastering live trading. You can check out some other strategies with spreads. Okay, so you get an understanding of what are spreads, how do they work? Great. What is a system I can trade them with? Great. I know what they are. I know how to trade them. I understand your system. I enter here, I exit here. Now I want to try it out. That's when you start your trial. You know what they are. You understand trade rules. Boom. Start your 2 weeks. Hop in the elite room. Use some charts there, or hop on and get started with Ninja. Set up your own charts. Okay. Everything you need to know is right here. Also in this tab is the spread scanner, stop plugin, then some helpful links, some Nadex platform tutorials, a link to the forum area about spreads, spread webinar recordings. Everything you need if you want to come in and learn spreads and to trade them is right here. You're not having to go all over the place. Okay. So Pete, does the IZONE require an additional fee to utilize outside of elite membership? Nope. Pete, the IZONE Sharpshooter course is our premier course and premier trading system for the elite membership. Okay. If you have an elite membership, you have access to everything. There's not anything on our site, any system, any strategy, any indicator, any room that you don't have if you're an elite member. You've got it all. Okay. And with the elite membership, you can trade any of these things you're seeing here. What if I want to trade binaries? Same thing. Am I having to go all over the forum and watch a ton of videos? No. Getting started with binaries. This video walks you through your path. Nadex, getting started with Nadex. Nadex Binaries 101. Once again here, this is not a 2-hour webinar of Nadex Binaries 101. This is a complete binary course. Why Nadex Binaries? Binaries 101. What are they? How do they work? What are the different markets that Nadex offers binaries on? How do the different expirations work? What is an at-the-money binary? What is an out-of-the-money binary? What's an in-the-money binary? How do these contracts settle? I don't quite understand that. How do they settle their binary contracts at expiration? What is a limit order? How do working orders and limit orders and take profit orders work? How does the platform work? What is a dark zone? It's a complete course. It's not just a quick webinar on binaries, and then you got to watch a whole other 2-hour webinar and another 2-hour webinar. Take the binary course, you will understand binaries. You'll know what a binary is and how it works. Now, once you understand what a binary is and how it works, what do you want to know? Great. How do I trade them? How do I make money with them? Okay, these are binary trading systems. Our 2 premier systems are the Binary Hunter and the Sharpshooter system. You can check those out, see which one you prefer, see which one you like better, what better fits your personality. There are some other advanced binary strategies here to add on later, but not when you're starting off. You want to learn one of these systems and then sign up for a trial and demo trade it. Okay? hop in the elite room, use the charts there, ask questions in the elite room in the trading pit, or you can get charts yourself. So it's just a very, very clear path. Instead of being all over the place, if you come in new and want to trade binaries, you follow this path right here. You watch the courses, learn the systems, hop in and trade them. Okay, so a little bit, now this is still a work in progress. We're, like I said, made a lot of changes here. Still going to be adding to this, still going to be adding on to some new courses, making these links a little better, but it's a clear path of whatever you want to trade. Here's where you go, and here's what you do, and here's the next step, okay, as opposed to being all over the place. And it keeps you from watching too many videos, too many systems, overwhelming yourself, confusing yourself. It puts you on the clearest, easiest path to get you started quickly and to not make mistakes, okay, and not to spend time on things that you shouldn't do, okay? So does that make sense there? Just those new 3 sections there. Some of you are brand new, some of you have been with us a while. Any thoughts or input or feedback or questions on this, we are more than open to. Let's see. Yeah, and check back for updates since we're still in progress here. If you came in and you wanted to learn to trade Nadex spreads and you've been through some of these, like I said, over time we may add a few more to this or add something else. So always check back in it, but yeah, keep up with it. See if there's anything new or anything added to it. But if you're a spread trader, this is your world. It's all right here. Yeah, there's great stuff in the forum. Check out the forum. There's also links right there to the forum. Forum Q&A on spreads, spread webinar recording. Everything you need is right there. Okay, so just a much clearer path. Okay, like I said, for some of you newbies, this may be like, okay, that's cool. But for some of you that have been with us a while, I think you'll know that this gives a very, very clear path that we kind of had not had before. Okay, Eric, I've been trying to focus on spreads, and this has helped a ton. Awesome. Yep, spreads. If you just simply go to that, watch that course, you'll have an understanding of what are spreads. You go right here, watch the IZONE Sharpshooter course. You'll understand how the IZONE Sharpshooter works. Then you watch Trading Nadex Spreads with IZONE. It puts the two of them together. Because it's one thing to be like, okay, cool. I know how spreads work. I get it. Okay, that IZONE Sharpshooter thing is cool. Great. But then it's like, okay, how do I combine the two? I understand the product. I get the entries next to it. How do I combine the two? What is the next step? And that really brings it together. Here's what a spread is, how it works. Here's how this system works. Here's how you trade that system with the spread. Start your trial, demo trade that system in the elite room and ask questions, get charts if you want it. Boom, boom, boom. You know where to go. It's a clear path. Okay? So, for those of you who have been with us or those of you that are new, follow this path. For those of you that are with us, follow the path as well. Make sure you're on the path. Make sure you've not skipped anything you should, or make sure you're not doing too much and trying to combine 4 or 5 different systems there. Okay? So, just a quick overview there of some changes so you understand what is going on. Also in this mix, James, how soon will this be posted? James, it's there. If you go to the Apex website right now, it's there. Like this is live on the Apex website. This is not PowerPoint or a test. If you just click refresh on your Apex website, it's there. I'm using this live right now. It's there. Nadex spreads. Now, if you have a tab open that you've had open with Apex for a long time, you might have to refresh your screen or close it and open it, but this is live on the site right now. These paths are there and done. You can start this right now. Okay? You spend the weekend reviewing this and go through it all. Now, in addition to, and part of what prompted me to make these changes over the last couple of days is this week I released and updated 7 new training courses. And when I say training courses, I don't just mean webinar videos. I mean the actual step-by-step courses. Okay. Paul says, as a newbie, this is great. Perfect, Paul, and that's what we want, because there's a ton of info out there online and on webinar and on, you know, even on our website. There's a ton of info on binaries and spreads and system, and it's so overwhelming. This just tells you, here's how we equate it for especially for you new people and even for your old people. And you've heard us say this before. If I want to learn to drive a car, do I need to know exactly how the transmission works? Do I need to know exactly how the engine works? Do I need to be able to pull an engine out, tear it down, rebuild it from scratch, and reinstall an engine if all I'm trying to do is learn to drive the car? Or do I need to know to be able to turn the key, learn how to drive, learn the law, steer my car? If I want to learn later on how that works, great. But I don't need to know all that. I don't need to know how to completely build a car from scratch. I don't need to know everything to do anything. I'm just wanting to learn to drive. And if you're coming in brand new and I just want to learn to trade, I just want to learn to trade binaries, I just want to learn to trade spreads, start somewhere. And what we've done is show you exactly where you need to start to get you up and going, and get you up and going properly, and get you up and going quickly. Okay, and again, it's laid out here. Learn these things. Why do you need to sign up for our 2-week trial? To sit and watch a course on what is a Nadex binary. It's free to watch that. Learn what a binary is and how it even works before you start a trial with us. Learn, okay, I've watched both of these systems. I like this system. I'm going to even watch it again to make sure I have the rules down. Now I'm going to sign up for my trial so I can use those 2 weeks to get the charts and be trading it. I want to be demo trading this from day one of my trial. I want to sign up for the trial, get access, go right into the elite room, and start demo trading off one of those charts. I want to make the very most of my trial time. I mean, doesn't that just make sense? Okay, and again, having that clear path. Okay, so like I said, 7 new training courses, and those new courses are all mixed in with these layouts here. Okay, I want to walk through just a couple of them with you, because even for those of you that have been with us for a while, you need to know about these courses. Under any of these 3, doesn't matter whether it's futures and Forex, spreads, or binaries, one of the tabs that's in each of these is getting started and set up with Apex and NinjaTrader. Most of you are familiar with this course. Most of you have been through this course, okay? But I completely redid this course, okay? New videos, new links, new quizzes, new everything, okay? In fact, if you remember from before, this very first video right here marked installing Ninja, like when you actually go through and install Ninja, that was a 12-minute video before, and it had all kind of information of, oh wait, use this link for this, but don't use this for this, and here's different. It's totally redone, totally updated. It's a 3-minute video, not a 12-minute video, okay? And it shows you exactly, click here to download Ninja. I'll walk you through, click this, it's installed, you're done. It's 3 minutes. Easy cheesy to set up Ninja and get your own charts, okay? The very next unit is installing data. Again, was a long video. And it's like you click here for data. Futures and Forex data is at the same link. That's also the same link you use to renew your data. And here's the forum post if you have any issues on it. Very, very simple. Okay, so we walk you through setting up Ninja, setting up data, renewing your data feeds, setting up instruments, and installing the toolkit. Very, very easy. Everything's redone with the proper, easy links, very quick, very short, new training course there. Okay, like I said, cut some of those videos in half. Basics, I kind of just showed you those. You know, before we just had all this information about binaries and spreads, but as I showed you there, Spreads 101, that's an actual step-by-step course, okay, where you're not having to watch 20 different long 2-hour webinars. All you need to do is go through this course. You will know what a spread is. You will understand spreads. You will understand how to trade them. It's right there. It's an actual course. It's not a webinar. It's a class. It's a course. Okay. Same thing with Nadex binaries. We've never had these before. We've had a bunch of webinars, but we've never had an actual, course of binaries or spreads. What are they start to finish, understanding them in and out and everything you need to know about them. It's all right there for you. Okay. Right here under Nadex spreads, a lot of you are familiar with the spread scanner and the binary scanner. A lot of you use it. We had a bunch of videos in the forum showing how to use it, but those have now been converted into a course as well. Okay, what is the spread scanner, how to access it, how to install it? Those are, you're not having to go through that long forum post of videos. It's broken down into a course style as well. Same with the binary scanner. Okay, we've got the binary scanner course here also. Now, a couple things that might have changed for you. Every one of these courses that you go to, the actual courses, somewhere on the top of that page, it'll say, see the forum discussion area for the Nadex binary scanner. Click here. Or, for example, I'm going to show you next, IZONE Sharpshooter. As you know, we had some webinars on IZONE Sharpshooter. We had some broken down videos. IZONE Sharpshooter is now broken down into an actual course. Okay, and I want to walk through this with you because there's some cheat sheets and some extra stuff you need to know about here. Okay, but also, again, under each training course, you may be watching a video or watching one of these units but have questions. Notice right here, see the forum discussion area for IZONE Sharpshooter. Click here. That will take you to the forum area of IZONE Sharpshooter. That way you can ask questions and read questions. Okay? When you get to the forum area, it'll actually give you a link back to the training course. And those of you that have watched some of the broken down videos before of IZONE Sharpshooter, this page suddenly looks different, doesn't it? Because this was the page that had all those videos listed out on it. Okay, so these pages like this one and the scanners and so on, they don't have all those videos listed. Those videos are now in the course, but you have a link to a discussion area as well. Okay, so let's take a peek here at the IZONE Sharpshooter course. Let me just look at any questions here real quick. Joel, so much fun, a confidence builder when demo trading. It feels better learning with money that isn't real than learning with hard-earned cash. Joel, that's exactly it. That is exactly it. That's exactly what you need to be doing. If you're trading spreads, learn what is a spread. Here's how I trade a spread. Let me spend $7 to test this thing out for 2 weeks. Hop in the room and demo trade it. Make sure I know what I'm doing. Make sure I fully understand it. Make sure I fully have the entries and exits down with demo play money, not with real money. Once I master it in demo, once I've got it down, I'm confident and I'm being profitable in demo and I'm watching my demo balance grow, I've got this, and I'm like, it's time to go live because I've got this and I'm making money. That's when you do it. That is your path. I can't tell you how many people just throw live money in and start randomly trading, don't know what they're doing. Okay, so that is exactly what it's there for. Okay, so let me look here. Where would you suggest in getting stock data? There are a few stocks I want to trade with the Apex system. Keith. So Keith says, where would you suggest I get stock data? There are a few stocks I want to use the Apex system with. So let me ask a question. Keith is a what? Stock trader. So which section would Keith go to here? I'm just setting you up here, Keith. So helpful links. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Helpful links here as well. Actually, I probably need to add that. Get stocks and equity stats data. Right there, Keith. Okay. I actually probably should add that link up under the actual stock section as well. So right there is one of the new helpful things I need to do, but right there. Everything's right here. Helpful links, resources, stock and equity data. Click it, and it's going to point you to IQ feed. And exactly how that works, exactly the person you can call at IQ feed, and exactly to make sure to let them know you're with Apex to see if there's any discounts. Everything right there that you need. Cool? All right, that one's easy, huh? All right, Keith, great. Mike, do we get an Apex certification when all courses are complete? Actually, as you go through, the way that works, great question. As you go through one of the courses, for example, if you went through here and you completed the IZONE Sharpshooter course, once you complete the course, yes, you actually do get a certificate emailed to you showing you completion of that course, and all the units show is complete on the front end that you see and the back end that we see as well. Okay, you know, so these courses, there's some reasons for these courses. For one, to make sure they're easily broken down for you. For two, you have to pass a little quick quiz to get to the next section to make sure you got it. Okay, that might seem like, oh, why are you going to make me go through that? Come on. If you're serious about trading, you should treat this as real education, as a real class, just like you would a college course, and make sure you've got it. Okay, and the other thing this does, I'm going to put some of you on the hot seat here, is when you're in the elite room asking questions, which we want you to do, and we might say, you know, you've asked this question a few times, we're helping you get it. You know, if you want, maybe you should take a peek back at the video on that in the training course just to make sure to brush up on it. Oh, I've already watched all the course. I just want to know this. Any of us, me, Lori, Marilyn, anyone can go in and see, like, man, you haven't even watched the course. You haven't even watched that video at all, buddy. Maybe you need to go check it out. So we can keep an eye on you here, and we know what you've seen and not seen there. Okay. No, Keith, you should be good to go there, but there is a post in the forum. I believe if you just type Windows 10, that'll walk you through a couple tips there. Okay. So, all right, IZONE Sharpshooter course. Gone through and broken it down step by step. We've got the goal of every trader. We've got introduction to IZONE Sharpshooter indicators. We've got the broken down entry and exit rules. And then pay attention here. This is really important, everyone. Hold off on your questions here through this section. So this module 2 is the entry and exit rules for the trend trading of IZONE Sharpshooter. And then check this out, IZONE Sharpshooter trend trading cheat sheet. You click it, you click this, opens up a PDF. You can save this to your computer. You can keep it on your computer or you can print it out. It's a cheat sheet on IZONE Sharpshooter trend trade. Okay, so a lot of you understand the rules in general. A lot of you have been through the videos, but we've also seen some of you posting charts, which we love. When you ask questions in the room or the forum, you're posting charts saying, hey, why didn't this trade work out? Or why didn't this trade? And you've got a lot of the rules right. Hey, everything was turning green, and but you weren't even anywhere near an IZONE. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Or, hey, I posted this chart. Look, I'm down here by an IZONE, and I got a trend catcher arrow. Yeah, but these other things weren't green. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that part. I'll have to go back and watch the video. Well, we do want you to go back and watch the video and check out the course, but there's also a cheat sheet that just quickly reminds you, what am I looking for here to enter? I'm looking for a close proximity to IZONE color, green for a buy, red for a sell. I'm looking for these particular indicators to be green or red. My entry rule is 3 ticks above. My initial stop is where? To swing high or low. Where am I trailing my stops again? I don't remember. Let me go back to the video, or you can check out the cheat sheet. Boom, it's right there. What are those bar settings again? Let me check out the video. It's right there. Some important notes, a quick little chart example with everything marked on it. Just a quick cheat sheet for you to have on your computer or to be able to print out and put, tape it on your computer or tape it on the wall. Just a quick cheat sheet there for you for the IZONE Sharpshooter trend trading. Okay. And once again, that's right underneath the trend trading rules. What's the next section? Chop trading. We've got the chop trading video where I walk through the examples and the step-by-step rules. Next module there is a chop trading cheat sheet as well. Okay, you can print that out. Again, you've got the rules listed because one of the things I've seen happen all the time. Okay, look at the difference here. Remember the rules section on the cheat sheet I showed you a minute ago under the trend trading? Remember how big it was and all the information? Now look at this. Much smaller, right? Because the rules are different on chop trading. Okay? We're looking for the close proximity. Trend flip and trend back, not required. We're just looking for the trend catch. I see this all the time. Well, I'm trying to chop trade, but I was waiting for this to line up and this to line up. It doesn't have to. It's just this. Okay? It's just this. So keep that in mind. Of these cheat sheets will really help you out in keeping your rules straight. Okay, and again, it's all listed there. Bar sizes to use, remembering what your entry rules are, your exit rules are, and a quick chart screenshot example. Okay, IZONE tips and tricks. This is just a few things to keep in mind and a few clarifications on the rules. And then swing trading. Swing trading with IZSS. I go through and I show you some swing trading here. I clarify a few rules about swing trading that I think have been a little bit of a misconception. I really think you guys, some of you are like, this is a great little course, but I already know how IZONE Sharpshooter works. Do you? Are you sure you do? You should go back and check it out because there's some clarifications in here, some new updates, some new videos, some new examples to really make sure you do. Okay? And then what else? IZONE Sharpshooter swing trade cheat sheet that match the new rules in the new video to, again, help make sure that you're following it properly. And all you got to do is look it up on your computer, or print these out and look it up on your wall. Hey, I'm watching my charts. I think this is a swing trade coming up. Wait, is it? Let me check real quick. Cheat sheet. Boom, boom. Oh, nope. Didn't follow that. Cool. I stayed out of the trade. Didn't get in a bad trade. Or, yep, it matches. Let me hop in. So you've got some great cheat sheets there. Okay? So make sure you go through this course. Make sure you're fully up to speed on the IZONE Sharpshooter rules and download these cheat sheets. Okay? Show you how to get charts and templates and where to go from here. Okay? So that is a new big course that we released there. Also under Nadex Spreads, not only is the IZONE Sharpshooter course, but an actual course for trading Nadex Spreads with the IZONE Sharpshooter. Going through and showing you how to do that, showing you how to pick the right spreads, submitting orders, and everything. And again, links are everywhere that you need. Like right here, for example, if somebody just went to this, oh, I want to trade Nadex Spreads with Sharpshooter. Well, before starting this course, have you actually watched the Sharpshooter course? Do you need to be watching how to trade Nadex Spreads with IZONE Sharpshooter if you've never watched Sharpshooter? Do you need to be watching this if you haven't watched Nadex Spreads 101? Go back. You need to do this first. If you have any questions on IZONE Sharpshooter, here's the forum area for IZONE Sharpshooter. Boom. If you have questions on spreads, here's the forum area for spread. Everything you need is linked. Everything you need is in a clear path. It's all laid out for you there. Okay, so that is what I have been putting in some work to here all week. Make sure you go through and check out some of these new courses. Like I said, part of the reason why I kind of pushed this webinar back to Friday today here was I needed a little more time to get all this stuff laid out for you. And make sure it was perfect, but it's also kind of at the end of your trading week here. And You can go through it now and spend the weekend kind of going through these sections, whatever it is you're trading, making sure you've got it, making sure you're on the right path. Go back and check out that IZONE Sharpshooter course. You can get those cheat sheets downloaded and be ready to roll here on Monday morning. So like I said, still a work in progress. We'll be making some more upgrades to this tab, making better paths and clearer paths for you. We'll be turning some more systems and strategies into step-by-step training courses. You know, we're always developing. We're always trying to do more and do better and get everything made clearer for you. So we will be doing that. So keep that in mind. Touch base on those. And again, you don't have to go all over the place. You don't have to wonder where it's at and search the forum and search the website. Everything will be right here. Whatever it is you're trading will be right here. If there's a new system released for spreads, it'll be here. If there's a new, you know, webinar videos that have been turned into courses, they'll all be right here. Everything's in one place for you there. Okay. I addressed alchemy at the beginning of this webinar. It's still in beta, and there's no release date on that yet. We'll keep you updated as anything new progresses there. So guys, take the time here and go through this. Like I said, any feedback is welcome, but get familiar with the new layout, go through the new courses, and just make sure you're investing some time into yourself here in this education. I hope this helps. Hope this makes things a little clearer for you. And yeah, definitely. Yeah, Joel says these cheat sheets are great. Yeah, the cheat sheets are amazing. So make sure you get on there this weekend, catch up on that sharpshooter, print those out, be ready to roll Monday morning. So okay, guys, I appreciate it. That's really it. Just a quick kind of update of what you got there and some stuff you can focus on for the weekend to take advantage of for next week's trading. If you have any questions at all, just hit us up over in the help desk. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Enjoy Super Bowl Sunday. We will see you Monday and in the trade rooms Monday morning. Have a good one. Great. Glad you liked it, Pete. Congratulations again to Peter for his move from part-time trading to full-time. And yeah, Peter, like I said, if you have some time this weekend and go in and make some notes on that post, that would be super helpful for the community. I think that would be really beneficial, and everybody would love to see your journey there and path there to make sure they're on the right path to do that as well. So, all right, guys, thanks so much. Thanks again, Peter. Congrats. Have a good weekend.